Yes, yes, yes. I am here. Oh no, my burger bun. I'm just trying to escape. Sit. Okay. I have thrown dog games to play a stream thing to people who care. Let's continue. Oh no. Is that just a fluffy dragon again? Are you sure you're not a furry Pingu? With all these furry emotes. Or are you just a scaly into fluffy dragons? Hmm. Are you sure about that? Hmm. Are you sure? I have the best emotes. Yes! I have emotes too, you know. Ring. Good speedster you are. Dubway is fast. I'm gonna die. She got the pissed face. Oh, show me the shinies. More! There's the boy and then there's more boy. Oh, so this is actually voice acted. Huh. I think more of it is some parts are voice acted, some parts aren't, and they're still voice acting them. Remember, this is still early access, so yeah. But with the voice acting being the way that it is, it's kind of reminding me a bit like Grandia 2, where parts of it were voice acted, parts of it weren't. Because that game was like, I think it was the same year Final Fantasy X came out, Grandia 2 came out on Dreamcast, and back then I think Final Fantasy X was the only fully voice acted RPG. Like, completely voice acted. Like, for main character cutscenes and all that. Nowadays, it's just kind of expected everything. The game is either completely voice acted or it isn't voice acted. It's one of the two. And a lot of games are like that, when you tend to get the games that are like that aren't voice acted, either because it's a deliberate choice by the developer or because obviously they don't have the budget for voice acting, for voice actors. That's usually what it is. Cuties. We all know who that is. If you're on the Discord, that looks like that's Tellary's one. That's the one Tellary is currently using as a profile picture.
Кожен з нас того потребує, хто захистити нас зможе. Ой, цей голос. Він ніби пролунав у мене в голові. Хто б ти не була, тобі краще з нами не жартувати. О, як можна, милі вірчині.
I have a feeling that's the one from the beginning. Turn around slowly. It's probably her from the beginning. Yes. It is. I will destroy you at Mahjong and take all your money. Oh wait, that's Ippo. Oh wait, no, that's Ippo to me. I suck at Mahjong. I'm terrible at Mahjong. Yeah, so, I'm assuming some parts are, some parts aren't. So it seems maybe all her voice acting is done. I have burger, but it kind of overflowed with cheese, so it's kind of like burger with a cheese skirt now. I want and talk. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all to me. I'm not sure what you're meaning by that. Stop winking at me, goddammit. Can speech to Fort's master. I'm not sure how it is, because obviously I don't have the script, so I don't know. It might just be the way she talks. I physically your speech can imitate. She's Yoda. Most startingly, I activate ear rape. Ear rape attack. She's loud. I know. I'm loud. I activate ear rape. I'm an orc. I only talk by shouting and fighting. That's what that reminds me of. Some of, well, that I don't think is fully drawn properly. Yeah, I think that's a little bit of a, that might be a little bit of graphical glitch actually, this bit here. Oh no, it wasn't. Or was it? Was that supposed to be the was that supposed to be the what do you call it? The psionic thing with the He was talking about the darker blue bit that had appeared just for a minute. That might be the that's either a graphical glitch or because it's not explained what it is unless that's like the interface for the lead shell. So basically, which is basically the equivalent of a link shell from Final Fantasy XIV, except for it's an actual headset. This is my scouter, I can read your power level, caca carrot cake. That's what it reminds me of. That, or just an earpiece, but then all you have to do is put the scouter in front of it and be like, this is DBZ now. I'm not cruel.
Ремель неуважно мене розгледіла, потім обійняла. Відчувається я. Ви дуже добрі.
Why would I be cruel? Not on this one.
Хлопчик ще звелів. Мені так добре поряд з вами. Ой, а можна до вас? Як гарно.
Aww, cute. Oh no. The game crashed. There's an error! I am not sure what that means. I'll ignore it. Click learns ability and shit. Get games like, here is an error! Okay. Maybe that ability not work properly. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, hey, Tellary. Yeah, you just missed it. I had an exception come up when I went to learn one of the skills. Yes, it's them.
It's you just jealous of my Super Saiyan swagger.
That's the best, honestly. It's nice to see that you've joined us, Tellary. Because now you'll be able to see if there's problems firsthand. or tell me if that's an inflection from a character speaking, or if something, you know? Sorry, I was having lunch. Real quick. Is that supposed to be I kicked? That one there, is that supposed to be I kicked? Version 2, but just V2 version of kicked. Skicked. I skicked. My diary is acting weird. So that was it. Three times attack and health multiplier. Okay. So that was it, huh? Alright. So far. Now I want more, damn it! Give me more! Oh, sorry! Timeout Tellary, please. Sorry! It's kind of sensitive. Sorry! Damn it, Streamlabs, why are you timing him out? So what was it, what? Yeah, Streamlabs, unfortunately, I kinda have to have Streamlabs. It blocks the bots and everything, and anyone who decides to, be racist. Because there's stuff that even my moderators won't catch, or I won't have my mods on, so I have to have it. I need to, I'm not sure how to edit it. Pingu was supposed to look at it, but, he's been busy with my, with life and working on my avatar. My VTubing avatar. Because I actually have one, I just haven't used it because I'm waiting for version 2. The new one to be made. So yeah. More dogs tomorrow, huh? Well, that's quite short, actually, for it. Yeah, because Nental, I'm not sure if the patch went through, considering you let me test it, so there's that. I'm not sure about that. But yeah. As I said, the only real way that we can really get people to, like, notice this game, really, is we all have to, like, kind of, like, boost each other's numbers, especially since you've not got, as you said, all classes come a little easier with the next update. Well, Sarantales I didn't really have any issues with, but then again, you've got regeneration, so you've got healing on that regard. So I've got regeneration on that regard, so I literally could just, as long as I was blocking and I wasn't being stupid, you wouldn't, like, die. Yeah? Yeah, I haven't done the Aegisologist yet. I haven't done that yet. I've only played the Sarantales and the Nental one. And, obviously, you know, I've only played part of the Nental because of the issues. But yeah. If we all help each other, like, I'm actually surprised that there's not as many people on who like would have come to watch me on Twitch from your official Discord, actually. Nental will have 2 routes for the next update. So what? A good one, which is the good, and then just pure. You're just a pure bastard one, right? Because that's what your judgment and aggression thing is. It's you're either goody two shoes, like everybody loves you, or everybody fucking hates you because you're a complete bastard. But yeah, I'm honestly surprised when I do stream start aggressive Nental save. You want me to be an asshole, okay? But I don't want to be me. But like. You say that, but, like, I don't want to be a dick to, like... You can play a manipulative Aegisologist. Oh no. Gaslighting is bad. Gaslighting is bad! I will annihilate you! I'll break damage limit and destroy you instantly. Yeah, I can sort of voice act. By the way. Sort of. I'm nowhere near as good as if I know. But yeah, if that's all there is to that. I went to work on the update. Okay. Well, I will continue. Obviously, I'll continue to stream. I'll continue to stream this game and such. But you know, that's all that I had left in this. I should have just finished it in the previous stream, and then I could have started Aegisologist in this. Of waiting for Azaric to do an evil playthrough. I don't want to be evil! Not yet. I'll be evil when you least expect it. And then I shall become Big D! I shall destroy you with the sanctified holy water of my pressure washer! And I shall blow a hole in your roof! Because I am Big D. That game cheated. Only Big D gets to cheat. Next time, Big D cheat. Yes, it is. And I can channel Big D like completely. No, I am not. And no, I am not Big D. I am not Speaker D. I'm not Speaker D. If I was, I'd probably be making a lot more money from streaming and shit if I was. By channeling Big D. No, it's nice that Tellary went and came and followed me. That's the main issue with Twitch, that is that, and to a degree YouTube, especially like when you're like my level of streamer slash his level of like being a developer. The problem being is that you can only do so much because you don't have the level of pull or the sphere of influence that like bigger things have, or people who are able to afford people to shill your thing out to the masses have. So that's kind of the issue the dev was here, yes. The dev was here, but he's busy working. He was here. Tellary was here, he was busy working. I'll tell Tellary that you said that. Or Uber can tell Tellary you said that. Me and Uber are both in his Discord. But yeah, I finished the thing is I finished the current part of this. So basically I've done all content available except for Aegisology. So yeah, that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird, really. It's like it's weird, but it's kind of like more like a YouTube level of the YouTube video of content than there is with stream content. Because the problem is, if I start doing the Aegisologist one, the title will then get really weird on YouTube. That's the only thing. But I really should make some. But the thing is also I should really make some more YouTube content as well. So yeah, there's that. What really needs to... I'm just musing on stuff now about like the actual state of this, because it's fun. It does as we said, it did need some balance changes for some stuff, and there's that. So that's being worked on, and should be out soon. There's also the fact that this isn't complete, and I've done basically all of the stuff so far. I've done kind of the story so far, except for one of the classes, so I probably will do that the next time. Because I don't really see the point of, like, resetting the stream. So there's that. But yeah. The only thing is like, I could understand Tellary's plight, like, being in Ukraine with everything going on, and then being in a genre which is not super, like, you know, which is not, like, super, popular. Especially considering dragons and furries and dragons, the main issue being with that is they expect it to be NSFW, and this is safe for work. So you're instantly fighting an uphill battle instantly from that. You're basically trying to go up an escalator the wrong way. You might go a few steps up, but then you're going a few steps down because people aren't interested, because it's like, one, barely anyone is covering this game, if I have to be honest. Barely anyone's covering it. Two, there's I'd say about 6 hours of content so far. And I know that's actually considered a lot of content these days, especially for early access. And I'm saying that if you're just playing one. If you're just playing the prologue and then one of the classes, you've got about 4 to 6 hours. Yeah? Depending what you do. So I'd say that this is even paid. This is more like a demo, more like a paid demo where you get a bit more than just the prologue from the demo of this. Yeah. So there's that. But yeah, I'm hoping the next update, obviously, which he said it might be tomorrow. Fingers crossed we get more stuff like this, and I'm hoping that Tellary is okay, considering the whole war that Russia is frickin' doing with his country, and that and him and his team don't get too, like, they continue to keep having the luck that they're having. They're incredible. I'll be honest, they're incredibly lucky that nothing has actually happened to them, considering how close some shit has happened to his house in the city that he's in, with Russia sending drone strikes and fucking shelling artillery and shit everywhere. Considering it's, you know, that it's just bad. It's just a bad situation all around, and I really wish that it would stop. Because what has this whole war proven Russia? Nothing. It's just been a complete waste of human life on both sides. Because it's the whims of a friggin' madman. It's just stupid. The whole thing is stupid. And it needs to stop. But again, what will the world learn from this? Nothing. Because it will happen again in another country. When some other power-hungry man becomes dictator and decides to become a warlord and try to take over loads of territory. Because this shit just will not stop happening until there's ways to, you know, prevent corruption and, you know, that kind of thing. I mean, that aside, I'm grateful for the content that we've had. Yeah, not to get too deep into it on stream. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I have opinions, and I don't want to go too deep into it. Yeah. I just feel bad for him. That's the thing. I feel bad for him and his team having to, you know, endure all that bullshit. That shouldn't be happening. Streamer breaking his own rules. Shake my head. Hey, I'm the streamer. I can say what I want. It doesn't mean that it's gonna work for me though. But yeah. Would I recommend this game to... The thing is, would I recommend this game to people? Yes. If you like dragons, you like visual novels, and you like RPGs, yes, I would recommend it. Would I recommend it in its current state? If you want to support the developer, sure. If you're one of those people who's like, oh, but that's not enough content, or just is, you know, is on the fence, you might want to wait for maybe an update or two. And then join it, and then join in when they've got a lot more stuff done. Because all the backgrounds and everything, it's all hand drawn. It's all this art and everything is all hand drawn. So there's that. Yeah, or if you prefer games that are complete, then I would say probably get this on sale at that point. But if you want to support the developer because you are giving it to a good cause, you are supporting a good cause if you if you buy the game for the developer. I will disclose this. I actually bought this game out of pocket. I didn't actually get this for free. I bought this out of pocket. Yeah, the developer has a Patreon as well. I'm not subbed to it, unfortunately, because I don't have the money to give each month for that. Because of unfortunately, I got to pay rent, I've got to pay other stuff, I've got other costs and shit. And, yeah. Like, some months I would be able to, because I work a lot more hours. But some months I wouldn't be able to, because they put me on minimum hours. But with the schools, with people having holidays or having prior engagements and stuff, and the schools being back, I'm probably going to start working more mornings and be working more hours per week because of it. So I'm going to be working probably a minimum of 21 to 28 hours a week now, give or take. Also, because payday is the 19th, they got me on payday week working 32 hours. So that week I won't be streaming because I won't have the energy to do it. Period. I'll have to because also I'll just want to relax. I did go back to WoW. I did redo my sub, but I haven't bought the expansion because that's £40. I'm not gonna buy a sub when I can just grind gold. When I can just farm gold and then just buy it that way. Or just wait until I'm paid again, which would be easier, because, you know, trying to save money so I can get through the rest of this month. So, yeah. It's not just the dev who's in a tough situation. I've always been in a tough situation. But I try to stream to forget that situation, and I try to just, you know, go forward. The one thing that I don't get, though, is I've got a lot of views on clips and such on Twitch, but it's not attracting any actual followers. I knew Tellary would follow me at some point, obviously, because we were saying, obviously, I was saying it would make more sense if I'm streaming and he's around, and I'm streaming the game, and he's not busy, then I can ask him stuff, and maybe more interested people will come in and then ask about stuff and that, so... That's kind of the suggestion. That was kind of one of the suggestions that I gave, and that if he could do, and if it doesn't just do that with me, he's like that when one of his other team is streaming, like maybe on YouTube or something. I think Tellary prefers YouTube. The problem is I can't really stream on YouTube because I would have to, because with Streamlabs I would have to again get OBS, which then I don't, the regular OBS, which then I don't have all the shit that I have that I get easily on from Streamlabs. I'd have to remake everything, and ugh, that's effort. I haven't got time for that. I'm basically, these days, I'm either streaming or I'm working. That's basically how it's been. And, yeah. It's not easy. That's why everyone who does watch and is following, and I do appreciate it. I just wish I had more people watching. I just wish I'd have more people watching, just in general. I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure what to do with this, basically. Yeah, because I saved that. The only other thing that I can think to do is the next time I stream this is do that solitaire stream. I don't have solitaire. I don't have solitaire, dude. And I don't have I don't have solitaire mahjong either. Yeah, I don't have it. I'm one of those people who has actual video games. I mean, I could stream World of Warcraft, but I don't think most people would understand what the fuck I'm doing with it. So, there's that. Let's see, what did I unlock? Did I unlock the extra? Did I unlock the extras in the music crystal? No, I didn't. So I just have the prologue ones. So the prologue is really the only actually finished, complete content here. I mean, it is. I mean, it's 6.2, so it's 0.6.2. So this will eventually become 1.0. Like, and it's not as if. And this game, I know, has been worked on for a while because Uber poked me with it quite a while ago with it. But yeah. I will say this, I think that the level of content in it is I know that it's all been worked on, but I think that's partially a detriment at the moment. Like, these are these are like personal. Technically, I poked everyone with it, fair enough. But yeah. If I have to be honest, yeah. People should support this game. Because obviously you give into a good cause, you give into a developer who really, really cares and is trying to tell a story. And if you look at that crystal, that's only and he said this is only chapter 1. So obviously you've got 3 chapters because you've got a prologue, and then if you look at the crystal, so like yeah, if you look at the crystal, you see there's two more bits because you've got the prologue, you get prologue, and then you've got like chapter 1. So there's obviously going to be a chapter 2 and a chapter 3. Provided nothing bad happens to Tellary. So yeah. And hopefully nothing bad does happen to him. But, you know. I wish there's more, honestly, with content and everything, I wish there was more I could do. I wish there was more I could do. I mean, I could do the Aegisologist one at some point as well. But yeah. At the moment, it's kind of like just a 2-parter. You can kind of just do this whole thing in about 6 hours. 6.5, 7 hours, depending on what class you pick. The fact that you have 3 classes is also interesting. And it is also a good thing. But, yeah. It definitely needs more content. I'll definitely say this. This game definitely needs more content, and we know that's being worked on. I'm not badgering, trust me. I'm not. But it'll need more to attract more people. That's what I'm thinking. So if there's more for me to put out, it's going to attract people. It's going to attract more people. Basically, what I will do at some point is obviously with when more content comes out, obviously I'll like stream each part and like show off as much as I can of the game for people, but I'll keep certain things a secret, like what's in the box and stuff like that. But you know, there will be stuff like that where I'll just keep everything secret. Where I'll keep certain things secret. But yeah, because there are bits that I haven't shown off as well, so there's also that. But yeah. Because Pingu's also is like, do evil playthrough as well, so yes, that will be something I will do as well. As an Nental, because Nental is either good or bad. Sarantales is good, and Aegisologist is like a mix between the two, I think. Because Sarantales is mainly judgment, mainly good. But yeah. strong points about this. The music's great. The music's good. I know YouTube had an issue with the last one that I did. Where it was like, I know YouTube had an issue with me the last time I put it up, but apparently copyright, it was allowed, but I still just got rid of the copyright because my brain sees, oh no, copyright, even if it's allowed, that's bad, because basically then some idiot's gonna then try to copyright claim me. But it's classical music that's over 81 years old, so it's public domain. And melodies as well. It's so weird. YouTube's automated system is so freaking weird. It's like for example, Final Fantasy X. I can't put Final Fantasy X on YouTube because, like, the streams, because the ID copyright content thing will go and copyright claim me and say this is copyright. This is an automated copyright thing. And then you can't, if your stuff is copyrighted, you can't monetize it. That's the thing. Even if you're allowed to use the stuff, you can't actually monetize. So that's the other issue as well. I remember there was a guy who was saying about on the thing. He's one of the guys working on Glide the Dragon as well. So yeah, he was saying, because he does a lot of rhythm stuff on YouTube, because he plays a lot of rhythm games. He made a remix with, I think he either made a remix or had to re-upload something, and then YouTube was like, oh, this is copyright claimed. It's like, dude, this is my own content. And then I had to fight YouTube for like about a month or so just to get that fixed, so he didn't have a copyright strike on him. So yeah, YouTube's system is completely stupid. This is why you need humans to actually look at things instead of AI, because once everything's moved to AI, it's going to be so hard to make money from streaming or YouTube if that's the career that you pick to do, or being an influencer, because you're just going to get obliterated by bots, AI. Because AI can just, you know, cook the numbers for itself, make itself look super popular, and just basically it'll have a much higher reach, and it learns from everybody, and everyone's content will be stolen. That's the thing. That's the problem. So there's that, which is part of the reason why I don't like AI, because people are using it for all the wrong reasons. But yeah. But yeah, I'm not, as I said, I don't really want to start a geologist, like, today. That's all it is. So I thought there'd be more, but I'm surprised that there isn't more, but that is what it is. Sometimes that when you're playing a game for the first time and you've got to a point and it's early access, you don't know when the content is going to end. E.g. like a demo. It's not a demo, but you know what I mean. And I dislike it when things are on a cliffhanger, Tellary. I'd better get more dragons. And more game. Nah, I know I will. He knows, because if not, I will badger him for more dragons. I will be like, give more dragons, and then he'll have to fight artwork for dragons to placate me. Or cats. Cats also work. But yeah. But yeah, hopefully this game will gain a lot more traction. For what I do know is from my streams, he's gotten a few more sales from the US, so there's that. I mean, the game itself isn't expensive. I think it's... Let me go look up how much the game actually is. I'm just gonna have a look up of how expensive this game is. As I said, I don't think the game's that expensive, in all fairness. I've spent apparently 16 hours in this game, so you know. It's in my money it's 11.79. It's £11.79. So it's quite cheap. Yeah, it's quite cheap for what it is, what you're getting. I don't know when it releases, if he's gonna jack the price up or. You know, that kind of thing. I don't know, because usually when games come out of early access, they jack the price up. So I don't know if obviously I don't know if Tellary will do that or not. But yeah. But what I will say is this: people, please don't ask me to stream Space Marine 2. 1, I'm not paying £55 for a video game. 2, I don't think it will run on my machine. I think it will be too graphically powerful even if I minimize settings due to how much shit is on the screen from what I've seen. Considering this is Games Workshop's current narrative is in the game at the moment is High Fleet Leviathan mainly, so you know. Lots and lots of rip-off aliens. Aliens type bugs that you have power armor dudes running around and shooting it. Now, I'm not saying the game's bad. From what I've seen, the game looks really, really good. But I won't be buying it unless unless it's like the Ultimate Edition and it's like super cheap and when I upgrade my rig, which will probably be like in 7 frickin' years, which then it'll still be power crept, because that's kind of where we are, where it's like PC parts are like, it's cheaper to buy a new computer off of Amazon for a month's pay than it is for you to buy the parts. Why are you angry? Looked up the first Space Marine. Did they remove it? Or is it still overpriced as fuck? Where it's like 40 fucking pounds. Or like 35, 40 pounds. Because that game's always been overpriced. They removed the original, replaced it with the anniversary, and of course jacked up. Of course they will. Of course they will. This is Games Workshop for you. Now you see why I have problems with Games Workshop, Uber. I have problems with them because all they do is jack the prices up, give you zero value, do not respect your time, and this is in regards to both video games and the physical miniatures game. They don't care, they just want your money. And the biggest sin is what they did was monopose miniatures. That's the biggest sin with 40k. And the other game. This is why, Uber, this is why I tend to I'm sticking more to the fantasy side than I am the old world and all that, because old world stuff is ridiculously expensive, and it's them just basically saying, oh hey, we can prey on people's nostalgia and just make metal miniatures and not actually turn them to plastic and use our old molds and be very lazy. Oh, let's jack the prices up by 10 times. I'm not even joking. Stuff that was like about maybe 25, 30 a box for an entire platoon of about 20 soldiers, and they were like an elite choice, or like a specialized infantry choice, or a bit different, are now about £50-55, and they are the old miniatures with no quality of life updates or upgrades to the actual miniatures, using fucking pewter. They're pewter or they're resin, and resin is a terrible material to work with. And the sculpts are old, Resin always their resin, their fine cast, which is what they're using for their resin miniatures, always has air bubbles, imperfections, and you have to buy green stuff or frickin' Milliput and fix those imperfections by sticking the things in. They're always on details like noses or in awkward places, and weapons are really, really bendy, and half the time they break when they're on the sprue. And if you drop the bloody thing, it explodes into about 90 fucking pieces, so, yeah. You just wasted your fucking money. The metal ones, at least you can throw them at people and knock someone out. Especially if it's like the old metal dreadnoughts from 2nd edition. Like, my god, those literally, I have seen someone throw it at someone through a window into the car parking lot and beamed them, and the miniature had no damage. Maybe a couple of scratches to the paint job, but that was it. It went right through a window and knocked someone out. Into a parking lot. Literally, they are that robust. They were that robust, especially with super glue, when you stuck them together. When you stuck the weapon options you wanted on them. 2nd edition's really weird, like, rules-wise. It's, like, really confusing and really weird. But, yeah. But, yeah, Uber. Now you see why I really dislike GW. And, why, I will do the... I'm doing the Combat Patrol magazine. Do you know why? Because it's way fucking cheaper than buying directly from GW. I am getting miniatures for dirt cheap. I'm not even joking. I get paints, miniatures, paintbrushes, equipment for it for dirt cheap. I'm paying the premium so I get extra stuff as well. So there's like I think there's like 80 or 90 things to this. So I think like every 20 or so issues that they release that I pay for, I get one of the premium kits that come with it. So I get a, I think with the first lot of stuff that I think I get a mug, I don't know if I'll get the binders, but I'll get a color change mug. So basically, you know, cold heat, and it just shows up with Leviathan logo. I'll probably just use it as a thing to wash to clean brushes out, probably. Because that's about as much respect as I have for GW. you can wash my brushes, fuck you. Then I get like I get some paint brushes. I get a free modeling kit, so I get a free shitty plastic glue. I get a new pair of snips, you know, the plastic cutters, and I get a mold line remover tool, which, I mean, free glue. I don't care. I'm not the one using it. My brother will use that, probably. I use Revell. Contactor Professional. It's so much better. You get more. It's much easier to control. Yeah. Free glue, you know, to get high on. To huff the fumes, the copium that GW isn't overpriced as fuck, and that their game is amazing, when in reality, 10th edition fucking sucks. Seriously. If you know me, all the glue you can eat, yeah. And plastic snips, you know, fail cutting out your plastic miniatures. I know why they don't give you the blade. I know why they don't give you a fucking hobby knife, because obviously this country is like, oh my god, it's a scalpel. You're going to stab someone. You're going to shank someone. Dude, you won't do that much damage with that scalpel. The worst you can do is take someone's eye out. I'm actually dead serious. If you go up and look up the hobby knife, the actual blades are like not very large. They're pointy and they're sharp, but they're not very large. They are literally a scalpel. So it's not. They're a scalpel, but they're not like obsidian diamond tipped scalpel blade. If that makes sense. They're just they're like stainless steel ones. So, you know, kind of junky. But yeah. I will be interested to see what's next in this game, though. I'll be very interested to see what's next in this game. But this will probably just be a shorter stream because, as I said, I've got like half an hour of content of the actual stream. There's that's it really. That's it really, and then you've got half an hour of me talking about the game and a few other little bits. But yeah. But no, the reason, as I said, the reason I'm getting those magazines is that they're cheaper. They're a lot cheaper than just buying the miniatures flat out. I mean, the first one I'm saving basically, I'm saving about 40 quid per. I'm saving about 40. I'm saving about because they're like 35 in each. Yeah, I'm saving about £60 on the 2 miniatures that come with it. Plus, I get some free dice and I get a battle mat, so I get some stuff. And then there's then the second edition is free, so I'm basically saving £35 because you get a set of Von Ryan Leapers with them, 3 miniatures that are £35 for the Tyranids. So I'm just saving a load of money there. And then issue 3 is free paints. You get free pots of paint. Honestly, with most of them, I want to decant the GW paints into dropper bottles because dropper bottles are superior. The army painted dropper bottles hold 18 ml of paint. This is why I buy these. This is why I buy the army painted paints over the Games Workshop. Games Workshop paint pots only hold 12. They only hold 12. Okay? Their contrast, some of their contrasts and some of their other paints do hold a little bit more, but I think they've stopped doing the 18 mls and they're all 12 and all of them are 12 mls now. So I think there's that. It kind of sucks. But yeah, that's it. I think I'll end the stream though. This other because all I'm going to do is just waffle on and talk. So I think I'll end the stream for here. Also, my gut's playing up, so I want to go grab something from the fridge to sort myself. I'm going to go grab my heel to start moving things along. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.